show that can match it. How to name another show that can match it. Everybody from classy to ratchet. Heat fans like Jamal keep the flame alive. Dennis Lee got the lake show locked in 5 to Dub K to Augusta GA. Talk everything from NBA to anime. Chat like homies or debate like enemies. It's all fun and games, just match my energy. Just match my energy. Just match my energy. Yeah.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to episode 12 of Match My Energy. It's your boy Dennis Lee, aka DINO Fit Dennis.
Hey, it's your boy Jamal, bro. JC Too Blessed, man. We back at it.
Back, yeah. It's just us this week. Last week was a really good show. Big shout out to Kyle again. Man, y'all had us. Y'all responses was something else, man.
Yeah, man. Last week episode with the superheroes and worst superheroes. I mean, I would like to say it's a lot more people who agree with us on the Batman, especially how we break it down. I think that's what people was like, okay, I'll give you that. But some people also defended him. I mean, making him having them as their favorite and stuff like that. So one interesting one, I have to say, is the Batman being your favorite, Iron Man being your favorite, but Batman being your worst. I was like,
I saw that and I was like, but I see the same person. I see
the only thing I gave him the benefit of the doubt was Iron Man actually makes his stuff.
Yeah. And he's
Jarvis, he made Jarvis who made the other, suits and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I'll give it to him. I was like, Iron Man paid for his stuff the same way. I was like, they in the same category.
Right. Right. Nah. Yeah. No. And then was one that really threw me off. Oh, when I saw Aquaman as someone's favorite, I'm like, over everybody?
Hey,
sorry, man. I'm from Kansas. He wouldn't do nothing here.
Yeah, I don't know his distance. Like, can he reach lakes and stuff like that? Like, is it just the ocean territory? So
can he just turn on the sink? Can he turn on the sink or something?
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So yeah, y'all watch that episode, last week's episode. Let us know your favorite superhero or the worst superhero, DC or Marvel. It was interesting, man. Y'all check that video out for sure. So
yeah, big shout out to Kyle. We definitely had some video errors on my end, so that's why it looked a little different. But for the most part, yeah, man, the fact that y'all even had any shout outs or any like input like you have just shows that you're paying attention, shows you're listening, shows that you tuned in with us, and I thank y'all for that. But yeah, before we even get started, I'm gonna just say it. Like, comment, share this episode with your friend, because we got a good one. We got an Avatar review, so stay tuned for that. I know, just in case you haven't seen it, which you're pretty lost, because I feel like everybody's seen it so far. Like, it's grossed the whole bunch. But this is almost my favorite time of year for NBA. It's my favorite time of year. I got a story for that. Coming soon,
man.
But
LeBron story. That LeBron story preview
definitely happened on All-Star Game weekend. So
okay.
LeBron story will be coming soon.
I've been waiting for that one. So
yeah. But speaking of which, we got All-Star Game voting coming up. Or All-Star Game voting going on right now. So make sure y'all go in and vote. Of course, they don't pay us for that, but still, vote for it.
It ends today, so I don't know if it's going to come out by the time they even hear it. But,
true.
Hopefully your all-star person that you wanted on your team gets in. So,
yeah, for sure. So let's talk about it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I seen they had they sent out the list talking about who got the most votes already. Like, this is as of like January 19th or something like that. So, but yeah, I got it in front of me right now. So, of course, the two captains right now, it's LeBron James and Giannis.
Right.
Giannis just jumped Kevin Durant, though. It was Kevin Durant, which, a lot of people would think, but now it's Giannis. I'm kind of glad. I don't know. I think the last year or two it was KD and LeBron, so to have it switched up a little bit, it may have been Giannis one year though, but with the new format, but having them switch out, I think it'd be nice. I think as long as LeBron's in the league and playing how he is, he would definitely be voted a captain no matter what. So that's kind of like a given no matter what conference he in. So, but yeah, I mean, to me, it's going to be a similar style. I think both of them going to be, when they're voted, like, I think they're going to do the same way with it to vote. I mean, they have to draft who they want on their team. I know LeBron going to get Curry. I know Giannis is going to try to get like a shooter. So, you know,
he might try to get Kyrie.
He might get him, but I'm trying to think of like somebody like off rip pick. Oh, LeBron,
like his first pick. Yeah.
You think LeBron will get Kyrie? I don't think so.
I don't know, the whole like trying to work together again, play together, and the way they've been talking in interviews lately.
That's over.
Yeah.
I mean, this might be the only thing they might be play together, but everything else, like it's done deal for sure. So
yeah, especially because I was thinking about like when Kyrie was trying to get out, and they was like, "Ooh, I'll go to LA," you know, that type of, you know. But
yeah,
we'll see.
I mean, all right. So out of the All-Star, I think you got the list over there, but think about all the All-Stars we have now. Who are you thinking? Who should be in there, or who's somebody that's like, he's creeping in, but I think he should be like solidified right now. So like, people from like 5 to 10, it's not gonna be.
Somebody's all the way down at 10.
Yeah,
they probably won't make it, or even like 9. I don't think like if Derrick Rose is that low. I think Derrick Rose, they're just trying to. That's a name grab.
Yeah,
I love
his fans is voting him.
Yeah. I just don't think that he's there yet. Well, really, this year it would be cool to see Paolo. You know, see another rookie make it. It's kind of like on some Blake Griffin vibes. I think he was like one of the last ones to do that. But honestly, and this could be wrong or not, but I think that De'Aaron Fox. I think De'Aaron Fox should be higher.
Okay.
They have him right now. He's at 10th for the guards. I think he should definitely be, for what he's doing, at least where SGA is at, or I'm not gonna say Ja Morant because, you know, they're winning and Ja's Ja. Like, that's gonna be exciting.
Whether they win or not, Ja was gonna get voted in. Yeah,
you want him for more than just what he's done. You know how exciting he'll be in the All-Star game. Like,
yeah.
Let's see. I mean, I'm pretty much pleased with what I'm seeing so far, honestly. Like, maybe I don't know, man. Maybe Tyrese Halliburton should be higher.
That's a good pick. I think it got to be. I got Sabonis with the Kings. He need to be higher by the front court, but it's so many people in front of him in the Western Conference. It's kind of hard to put people in. That's like because it's also
I don't think Paul George should be that high.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for sure. Plus, and then Andrew Wiggins pretty high for me as well.
Yeah, he's
way too high. I'm like, y'all about to vote him another All-Star? Like, what do you mean? So he would. Yeah, not this year. I mean, even my on the East side, it has Giannis. Okay, this is the top 5 front court. Giannis, Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum, Joel Embiid, and then Jimmy Butler. And even though, I mean, I'm a Miami Heat fan, I kind of think Jimmy Butler is a little high as well. I have to be
unbiased there.
Unbiased on that one. Sorry, but I mean, of course, I did my vote. I put my vote in for him, but it's still like, for what he's doing for the team, his averages and stuff like that. It's not like, oh my God, like when he was also with Bam like 2 or 3 years ago. So it's like, it's not eye catching or anything, and then his game is not as flashy. So it's like, as a fan, if I'm not a Miami Heat fan, like why would I want Jimmy on the All-Star team if his numbers are not even showing as such? So basically, I mean, I think the East should be straight with the front court. The guards, I don't know, because to me, it's not also about it's kind of twofold. Like you want an all-star that has the stats, that's doing well and performing, deserves to be an all-star. But as a fan, it's also somebody who's like, man, I actually want to see some action too. I just don't want to see them just, I want them to go crazy as well. Like that's why I'm like,
yeah, you want to see the 360 oops and all the excitement of you have to see. But also, I mean, as a basketball fan, you'll start to also want to see like the close games, the lockups. You want to see them actually start hooping after a while. You don't want to see the lackadaisical, because this is almost like our one what if game. This is like our our Marvel what ifs. So it's like, what if you had LeBron being able to catch a oop from, I don't know, Luka Doncic or something? Like we probably won't see them play on the same team, but we get this one day to do something like that.
That's true.
So, yes, we want to see that, but also we want to see these fantasy matchups and all that. So I don't know. I want to see a little bit of both. It's kind of like trying to have our cake and eat it too. So we want to see. We want the ones who deserve it, but also, hey, that guy that isn't as known but throws down the craziest oops or whatever, or can shoot really well. Yeah, I want to see Trae Young a little bit, but I know who's he going to be able to guard.
Yeah, and then also, I mean, going like, if you talk about legacy and career-wise, like, you don't want to be like, I got 3 All-Stars because I can dunk, the 360 windmill, whatever, and now I'm like, is he really supposed to be an All-Star? Right. You know what I mean? Like, to me,
he averaged 5 a game, so how could he,
So I was like, I don't want to be like, I mean, if you're an All-Star, once you get that, that stamp of approval, you're an All-Star regardless how you got into it, but at the same time, I don't want somebody looking at my career be like, man, you just got voted in because the fans like your dunk and stuff like that. But also, I mean, the fans only got a portion of it. The players and then also media has to vote as well. So it's not like if all the fans voted for this one play, he gonna get in. So there's still some other factors that play a role. But I do understand, like Trae Young. To me, the only reason I would want to see Trae Young is because nobody else in the East is right here voted will be shooting bombs like that. Everybody could take a bomb, but I think like Tatum and Durant probably can take those long bombs, but Trae Young probably hit them more frequently. So maybe Donovan Mitchell can knock it down, but that's the only reason.
We got Steph. We got Steph, who is a superhero. So
we'll see. I'm talking about on both sides. On both sides, though. Because you want to see, like, if Steph come down, knock down, like, a 35-foot shot, then you want to see Trae Young come down and knock it down, something like that. So,
yeah, I definitely also, and looking back at some of the guards, speaking of Trae Young and bombs, I think that, like, Damian Lillard at 7 is way too low. Way too low. I mean,
I got to check his numbers. What he been doing, though? I think that might be more just fans.
Yeah. It might just be the fans.
And his team's not lower market. Yeah, his team's not winning, so it's kind of tough to put him up there. Because, like, I think like Shea Gilgeous-Alexander is definitely gonna be a good one to be a. Hopefully, I think it might be his first time All-Star. So hopefully, he gets into that.
We've been talking high about him, so yeah. I mean, we definitely fans of his game right now, so it makes all the sense.
Yeah, for sure. Now the thing is now with like injuries and stuff. Like, that would be another thing, like, how people get voted in, because now, like, right now, front court, they got Anthony Davis 3rd. But he's supposed to come back next week, later this week. So, if he comes back, he might keep that same, but I don't know if it's up in the air if he do it. Design's also hurt. He may come back before that. So, it's like 2 people already off rip that can be like, dang, who else can be there? And then Kevin Durant is out. So I don't know when he coming back on that side. So it's tough. It's like now, because I just listened to the DeJounte Murray. I don't know if you saw that interview.
I haven't finished it, but yeah.
But he basically was saying like, hey, I thought I got the stamp of approval for the All-Star, but he got voted in because of injury. So it's like, you're still an All-Star, but you really want to have it like, boom, I'm a shoe-in All-Star. I don't want to get in and put
no asterisk next to my name. Yeah.
I mean, in history books, you're still going to be an All-Star, but, in your mind, be like, dang, y'all really thought I couldn't be an All-Star? Like, so.
That's true.
That's the only ones I'll be like, injuries be tough, but hey, get in how you can. Because I don't know. I think it's some, incentive bonuses stuff to be in an all-star and all that kind of stuff too.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hey, I might have got to vote in by injury, but go ahead and give my bonuses.
That 500 racks was well needed. Yeah.
I get my 2 minutes in the all-star game. I don't care.
Sure. Yeah. And I saw, man, and honestly, a little bit selfish of me because, I love the whole weekend. So selfishly, I kind of want Aaron Gordon to somehow get on this list.
No.
I need him on this list, man. Because he said he'll be in a dunk contest if he's in the All-Star game.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't know. I think because he got robbed so many.
Who's a better dunker than him?
Zach LaVine. As proven.
Okay. No, that last one was messed up.
It was.
That last one that they had.
That's what he said. He said he was like, after he lost that one, he's like, I'm not doing it again. I was like, I'll give it all my best. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like he always getting ripped off. So it's like, why put yourself through that again? Like, just because if he was voted into All-Star, majority would be fans for sure. And then if he was able to make the team and they start the dunk contest and he lose this dunk contest, like, bro, that look real bad. So I'm like,
that's true.
Just take that. Take what you got and just hang it up, bro. Like,
because
do some in-game dunks and get on the highlight reel that way.
Yeah, because either way, when you go back and watch those dunk contests that he was in, win or lose, you're gonna look at Aaron Gordon's dunks and going, those were the best dunks I've ever seen in a dunk contest.
Yep.
Well, at least an NBA one, NBA dunk contest. Those are the best dunks I've ever seen.
Yep.
Some of his, even though Zach LaVine was going crazy, I think some of Aaron Gordon's dunks ended up being better. It's just Zach's had a way of made him look a little bit less effortless, I guess. More effortless. Like he just kind of floated through the air, but
that's how you play. Okay, this is on the spot. But okay, if you had your right now current NBA players, who would you want in the dunk contest? Like, I'm not talking about all-star voting, just
right.
If they could just sign up on the list and say, I want to be in dunk contest, who would you who would you put in this year's?
Okay, on the spot. I would say Ja Morant.
Yep.
Ja Morant for sure. Aaron Gordon, even though I don't know, he's kind of maybe past that. Let me see. Donovan Mitchell, even though he hasn't really got a whole lot off lately.
Okay.
But the way he jumps is crazy.
You missing somebody. You got to get to it.
Oof. Dang, why am I blanking?
I'm gonna help you out. The person you are missing is Zion Williamson.
Okay, yes. I would say Zion.
Would you put him in there? In your list?
Not. I would probably say no. Only because, and I like it. I love the way he dunks. I love the way how big he is and able to move the way he moves. But he's going 360 windmills to death, man. Like, I don't know, and that's a super hard dunk.
You think the creativity is not going to be there?
Yeah, he just going to power dunk us and do the same couple things. And on top of that, he gets injured too easy, bro. Take it easy. I want you to just if you do make the All-Star game, do a couple dunks and start hitting some mid-range. Save your feet. You don't have you don't got to wait. You don't got to wait for this. I would maybe even say, what's my boy, Anthony Edwards.
Ooh. Did you see the little, I think it happened last night. He had two
bodies. So
same person. Oh my
same person
God,
twice.
Rockets. I'm talking about, now those are two dunks of the year nominations type thing in the same game by the same person. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards is a tough one. I'll definitely put him in there.
He's gonna have nightmares for him. He's gonna have nightmares about him.
Like every time they play each other, he's gonna always try to get that dunk off now. Like that's the thing now. It's gonna be
He put fear in nobody's heart, man. That's two in the same game. Yeah, chest to chest and everything. Who would you pick then?
Mine will be Zion. I think if Zion can do some finesse dunks in his game, like that'd be top tier in the dunk contest. That's one. I don't want to see Aaron Gordon again. I just can't see him again. I was like, to me, it's gonna feel like even if he wins, it's gonna feel like, oh, we just gotta have to give it to him type of deal. So I was like, now the dunks might be crazy, so I do want to see the some crazy dunks, but he just kind of go to the film room and kind of give us that on social media, something like that. So, man, John Morant definitely up there. I think John Morant and Zion going forward will be a dual battle, like back and forth type dunk contest.
High school teammates, buddies.
Yeah. I mean, and then also I like to see like a younger guard try to do it. Like I like it's the guy that was on the Heat, what's his name? Derrick Jones Jr.
Yeah.
He got bunnies. I don't forget what team he on now. But I like to see him do it again. If he ever, I'm not sure if he ever did it, but him,
Derrick Jones Jr.
Person. Yeah, I don't know what team he on.
He won.
He won one. Okay.
I think was it last year maybe.
Regardless, I want to see him back. He got bunnies at the gym.
Man, Matt McClung, I forgot about him.
The G League.
Yeah, well, he keep getting bumped down. That's the only thing. But they was even saying they might still put him in it this year. Yeah,
they said the first G League. I think it's already announced. First G League to do the dunk contest.
I'm excited to see him. He been going crazy since like high school. He got some mixtapes from back when he was in high school. I'm like, yo, this boy's gonna be a problem.
I think it's tough to say because I think that's why the NBA is kind of keeping him along because of that factor. Yeah. So we'll see. That's why it kind of like, let's go ahead and put you in the All-Star dunk contest and see how that play out. So, and I don't know. I kind of want to see like an old head try to do a dunk contest as well, like somebody who still got bunnies like that. Trying to think. I mean, I would say LeBron because he hasn't done it, but I don't think he still got the bunnies. But I don't think one. I would like to see him, but for his legacy wise, I wouldn't do it right now because it's like
he may not do it. He may not have the creativity.
Yeah, I think he will have a team assemble and be like, "Hey, you need to try to do this one." Like, I don't think he'll come up with it, but he'll have a team be like, "Hey, these young cats doing this. You might want to try doing this." But
that's true.
To me, I feel like if he was losing that, I think that would be bigger than not winning.
Oh, they'd be like, "Well, Jordan won."
Because I was like,
won.
it's probably not best to even go in it. I would say for him, but I do want to see like an older person. I'm trying to think like what would be a good older head person to go in there. That still got some bunnies.
Players don't be dunking like that. A lot of them older players don't be.
It's a guy on the Nuggets. I can't think of his name, man. He just got a body. Hold on, I gotta look this one up. I think it started with a J or something too. Jeff Green.
Jeff Green
still getting bodies though.
No, he does. He does still. Yeah.
But the thing is, with dunk contest, I just don't know how. I'm just thinking of people who still got the athleticism to do a creative dunk. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they can pull it off. I'm just trying to see, like, hey, you still can get up there, basically. So it's a tough one. But what I mean. I think the dunk contest right now is just like they just still keeping it because it's tradition. But like, I think 2 or 3 more years, it's like what else? We're gonna do another event.
Haven't we seen? Yeah,
we're gonna do another event.
Like this, we might have to like drop the goal down, the logo dunk or something like.
No, they got to break it higher. Actually, if you do a low, they can put everybody in there.
That's real. But okay, so I don't know. Like, I could see them maybe doing like a King of the Court or something. That'd be cool.
1v1,
1-on-1.
Yeah,
like a 1v1. That would be hard, man.
I would like that.
So I would definitely want something like that. But I don't know, man. I've always loved the dunk contest, man. So like, and I get how dumb it's been getting lately, and it's been these past couple of years have been very lackluster. But it's one of them things where it's like it's hard to say goodbye, even though you know you got to. Like,
yeah, I mean, I like it. I mean, at least in the contest, it's like that was always the better one. And now 3-point is starting to be that competition now.
More people love threes now.
So it's kind of shifting. So it's like, do you want to take it away just in case Duncan comes back and it shifts back? Like, then, but I'm like, just go ahead and I'll say switch it up for a year. Like, always give it a run through.
Get rid
like
of the skills challenge.
Yeah, the skills challenge ain't nothing about skills no more because it's like everybody in NBA can do that same trick. I thought it should be something like more electric, like a little bit more difficult. Like everybody should be able to run through those cones or run through the post. Everybody should be able to make a pass.
Yeah.
And everybody in NBA should be able to hit a three.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
Center to point guard, everybody should be able to.
It may not be as quick or easy as some other players, but everybody should be able to hit a three. Like, I think that's.
I even like that one. I like that one that they do where they have like the a current player, the WNBA player, and then like the old player or whatever from like the same.
Yeah.
They did like the little. I always like that too. So
okay,
like,
is that the one they had to shoot like a half court shot at the end?
Yeah, it's like the half court, and they like all going back and forth. It's like it'd be like Magic, playing with like Leslie, Lisa Leslie, and then like a Laker or LeBron or whatever. It probably wouldn't be LeBron, but like something like that where they all three on this because they all Lakers or Laker adjacent.
Yep. I remember this one. I think Chris Bosh was on one of them. So yeah, I mean, I'm down for those. I'm down for those creative ones as well. Something like that that'll keep you more engaged. Because the dunk contest and the skills challenge, I think those need to be replaced with something. I think the skill challenge need to be replaced first.
Yeah.
At least either they're gonna update the challenge or change it all altogether. So
yeah, man, and then of course the All-Star game. I mean, not the All-Star game, the celebrity game. Game.
I don't know.
I've always liked it. And y'all, please blow this up. Blow this show up. Let's get the show famous. Let's get DINO Fit famous. Let's get whatever we got to do so I can play in that celebrity game.
Ain't you trying to get a celebrity?
I've been wanting, dude, ever since LA 04 when I got to go out to the All-Star game. And we got to watch that game right there. I was like, I want to play in that. I know, I knew in 7th grade I'm not going to the NBA, but somehow, some way, even if I'm not a high-known celebrity, y'all give me just enough celebrity enough to where because look, if that Peloton dude could be in it and get the MVP.
He blew up. He blew up with the pandemic though, bro. So
yeah, I feel that.
Let's just gotta blow up real quick. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know how they even like select those celebrities. It's kind of like, is it like the most popular at the time or like people? Because it's not like we vote for, at least I don't think so, vote for the celebrity that we want to get in. I know they reach out to a whole bunch of people and be like, hey, are you willing to do this? So.
Well, because then whoever like last year, since it was in Cleveland, they also had like Cleveland. Celebrity. So like MGK was in there, a couple of the actors that were around there, so stuff like that. But then they'll also like, I think like the mayor or something or somebody's.
Yeah, it's gonna be something that's tailored to that city because this time it's in Utah, so we have to see who they choose for that. So yeah, I mean, I would definitely. That would be.
1 year. Let me get 1 year of fame, y'all.
Quick little bucket right there. You know what I mean? So, because you ain't even got to do too much. Like you can do like get a couple buckets. I mean, I know your competitive spirit. You might be trying to get the MVP, but me, if I just get on the court, if I get on the court, get a little 2-4 points, get a couple of flashy assists, just because really you just need to be enough to get on the highlight. Yeah. So once you get on the highlight of the celebrity game, like it'd be like, okay. He got some skill. Who is he? And then kind of dig into you, get a little bit more people from there. So it's like you don't really gotta go crazy. Like people think like you gotta go dunking and alley oop. I was like, you don't have to throw one lob, but you the one that passing it. Hey, give me a bounce alley
to J. Cole or something. Yo, Cole.
Hey man, the thing is, I don't really like. If I watch it, I watch it, but it's one of those like I'll kind of like catch the highlights or kind of see who the MVP of it, but it's not like something I'm like, oh man, I need to go ahead and watch the celebrity All-Star game. So it's one of those like
that's definitely the one.
Yeah.
That's the one where you gotta like I'll just watch the full highlight, like on YouTube. They'll like the full where they basically show like almost all the points without all the extras.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'll watch that nowadays.
Yeah.
Or if I just happen to be at like somebody's house and it's on, bet let's tune in or whatever.
Right. Or now it has been some times like if you're like a celebrity that you follow or like you really rock with, it's planned and like, okay, let me tune in for that person. So, but other than that, I'm like, hey, it is what it is. I'm just gonna have to just catch y'all, the next time. But I don't know, man. I'm also like, I want to go to an All-Star like weekend. Like you say, you went one time, but I've never been to an All-Star like in the city or like
going as
different
an adult.
events.
As an adult, is probably way different too. When I went then, I was 12. So, but honestly, I think it's fun for both kids and adults because in the All-Star game weekend, they even have like this thing like the jam session. Mm-hmm. So like they show you like new video games coming out. You get to play them. They got this part where they have like the different goals, like 7, 8, 9, 10 foot, and we can all get like dunks off. All these different shooting stuff. Like it's just fun to like they have so much things in there that you can just do for fun, stuff you can buy. Shoot, if I was able to go there with my adult money and adult like stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
just crazy
fun,
right now.
fun for the whole family. Like
so you think it's better to go with your adult friends or to bring a kid or have like your child go with you?
Okay.
Like which one you think
Here's the scenario.
Okay.
Here would be the scenario. You go like with your adult friends, but maybe they got kids or whatever. So they go, we'll have fun throughout the thing. But then y'all gotta have one of the adults that's like, man, I don't really do a lot of the extra stuff. All right, bet. You watch the kids, y'all take them to swimming in the hotel. We going out to do the adult stuff now.
Gotcha.
Because first off, it's live, man. Because then, okay, so whatever city it is, like in that city, there's also gonna be things like parties and I don't really be partying like that. Yeah. But like if basically the whole world, in a sense, is in your town.
Yeah.
It's different, you know what I'm saying? The party scene, the mixers, the networking, all that. You gonna want to be around that.
That's true, because I'm like, I definitely don't go out, don't drink like that. So it's like, or don't drink at all. But it's like if I was to go to an All-Star event, I feel like I would have to be out and meet people just to put. It ain't even like getting your name out. It's just understanding like, hey, what brought you here and all that kind of stuff. Like just understanding, meeting other people. So to me, I think that's like, a great networking event, if nothing else. If you don't do anything else, that'd be great networking. And you don't know who will know who. Because it's like you got celebrities, entourage, you got NBA players, families and stuff like that. You don't know who you might be bumping into, who you talking to in these occasions. But and also
even if it ain't a networking thing, it might even just be like I've actually got to meet Kevin Hart or whoever,
exactly
people like, that you probably been
you might just bump into somebody. Yeah
Imagine I get to meet Nicolas Cage, man, like random day. But
yeah, I mean, I think that's what I think you probably get, like random celebrity that's just like you got some super NBA heavy celebrities that love the game and they'll go to all these different events, but you also got random people that be like, okay, let me just pop up at the celebrity, show my face. Like you might run into somebody like that, be like, dang, you was here. Like, dang, okay, I gotta, get a pic or whatever, conversation maybe. So it's kind of one of those, like, I definitely want to go. I mean, I think recently they had one in Charlotte that I was like debating about, I think it happened like a couple years ago. And then of course, Atlanta, they had a couple here already. But now I gotta figure out because I also want to go to a city that I actually would like to explore the city as well. Because Utah ain't it right now.
Yeah, because we was
unfortunately, I know Utah fans don't come at me.
Right, I'm sorry, Utah, but you know what I'm saying.
Y'all know
we done heard too much, and y'all know, so I ain't gonna. Not my demographic is what I'm saying. So because last year we was watching the All-Star game. Shay was like, "Man, we should go. We need to go to the All-Star game weekend." Blah, blah. I'm like, "Yo, you ain't gotta tell me twice. I'm ready. I'm ready." So I can get on there. All right, let me see where it's gonna be at next year. Oh, Utah, huh? Man, 2024 could really be.
That's what I'm saying. I gotta figure out where the next one's gonna be at. I think because right now it's the prom. At least right now because I ain't got no, kids or anything like that. So it's like this be the best time to go when you can just, no big responsibilities besides yourself going out there. So I definitely got to see. That's definitely one of the things I'm trying to go experience one of those weekends as well. And I'm also, of course, I'm into sneakers heavy. So they also do a lot of
Indianapolis. And it's in February. So that's the thing, man. I know global warming is happening and I hate the fact that it's happening, but like that might help it not be as cold. But also, what if we got another polar vortex? Now it's like how it was up in Cleveland.
Yeah, I don't want to be nowhere that's too cold too.
Yeah. Let me holla at me when it's Miami or something. You know what I'm saying?
Man, if it's in Miami, I'm gonna make that trip.
I'll take a Phoenix. I'll take a Phoenix or something.
Yeah, I was like, because I mean, I've been to Indianapolis before. It's cool, but I also went in the summertime, so it wasn't as cold. I don't know, for a city, I don't know. I'll say anything in Texas, I'll go.
Right.
Georgia for sure. I'll go to the Miami. Of course, if it's Miami, I might have to make that. I don't know, it's gonna be super expensive, but I have to make arrangements. Charlotte, I'll do.
Obviously, OKC.
OKC, I'll do. I'm trying to think. I don't know about New York, all that. I don't know. I don't even know where it's too crazy too, though.
Because everything, I don't want to go too crazy. Because like if it's like Vegas
that gonna be cool, celebrity studded right there, though.
Yeah, New York is gonna be crazy expensive. Plus, it's gonna be because it's expensive now if you just go for no reason. So, yeah, New York is gonna be expensive, and everything is packed, and it's hard to get around as is. And they're gonna be robbing. They're gonna be robbing. No Batman in sight.
Oh man. Batman ain't gonna do nothing. Oh, okay, I ain't about to go on.
No, Robin, Batman. Bars.
Okay, that did kind of go.
They're gonna be man. Let me see.
What about a Cali? What about Cali All-Star?
In there. Got
Oh, you
LA,
got fam in LA, don't you? Yeah.
LA, yeah.
LA. What about like the Bay Area? One of them.
Bay Area. I don't got family in the
Sacramento.
Bay, but I would like that still.
I think I do a Cali one.
Shoot, even like a Portland? Portland maybe.
That cold though,
Portland
too.
Looks nice. So like even if you don't do a whole bunch of crazy stuff, you can still see the sights and see the trees and all that. Like it looks really cool out there.
What about Boston? These are all cold areas though too. Portland, Boston. I don't know Boston.
Boston for multiple reasons. I'm sorry, Boston. I'm sorry.
Plus LA dude, LA.
If y'all can't get y'all MLK statues together.
Bro, when I saw that, I was like, at first, because if you don't, okay, this is tangent. If you look at that Embrace statue and they don't tell you what the meaning of this statue is, you really would think this is something else. Right. I'm like, if you have no context to that statue, it's like, what are we looking at? I don't know. Especially with these statues, I'm like, when you have a design period, of course. But how many people does it have to go through to check off to say, this is what we're going to go with? Like, that's what I'm like, all y'all people checked off on this design? Like, come on.
Yeah, and it was like 10 mil. They paid the man 10 million to do that. Like that's, I don't know. It's like, did y'all really, Boston? Really
I think I can design something better.
Yeah, I mean, whatever happened to putting his face?
I don't know.
Whatever happened to his body being up? Whatever happened to? I mean, okay, it was the Embrace. Why didn't y'all have the heads of both of them, of Coretta and
That's
Martin?
what I'm saying. They should have did the torso. They should have did the torso up of both of them.
Right. Or even if it was just the arms and the head, sure. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all being different, but I know what that is from a distance.
Exactly.
Instead of everybody going, y'all just put some D's up. All right.
The thing is, it's like for it to be such a proud or a great moment that you want to be shared with the world. Like this is something like, certain statues, people actually come to a different city to look at and, embrace. So it's like, that is not something that you want to be like, oh, okay, let me go check out this one. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. I feel like sometimes they just got to do, they mix missed the ball on this one. You know what I mean? It's just like sometimes you just have to rethink it or have multiple people eye it and stuff like that. Be like, hey, this how y'all think this looks, and reach out to different people that's not just in your same circle too. I think that's what they probably did as well. Is like everybody, hey, can I look at this design? Hey, you check off. No,
Man,
ask people in Cali, ask people in Georgia, ask people who ask family members.
People gonna come make fun of it, but people are still coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like people, I think nowadays in today's time, there's so much more stock in outrage marketing. There's so much more. Like if it was just a regular Martin Luther King statue that got unveiled, we would not be talking about it.
Yeah.
They got MLK statues all over this country. And all these different things that keep happening. We're just like, oh, okay, cool. Now they put up a giant D and we're like, look at all this. Or now we gonna do the Photoshop of Jody and Ving Rhames,
strangling
baby
yeah.
boy. Like
yeah,
we gonna make all the jokes or whatever. So outrage marketing wins.
Yeah, man. It's unfortunate.
Properly honored.
It's unfortunate, man. I don't know. Well, because of that, Boston, you have been eliminated from all ambitions of going to the All-Star game there.
Because of that,
All-Star weekend. It's a number of reasons, but that's added to the list recently. So
yeah. So yeah, Boston was definitely no, and it's cold.
That's why, I can't do the cold. I think because I want to enjoy it, like. Because sometimes you go to the All-Star events, but it's so many, it's like hundreds of events that weekend. Like, you're not going to everything. Sometimes you just want to branch off and just explore the city or whatever, or do your own thing to visit. So it's like, you also want to go to a city where it's like, okay, I'm actually want to do something that interests me as well outside of the game events. So, so that's why I was like, it got to be for me, if I'm exploring the city, it's going to have to be somewhere that's not as cold. Hoodie's cool, but if I got to wear, coat.
We out there in parkas and full
scarf and all
mask.
that. Yeah, I ain't trying to. I can't move 2 feet. Yeah, I don't want to do all that. So
yeah, definitely. Like a Vegas or something. Because then that's a whole thing.
Yeah, Vegas returned too. Could that be? Oh my goodness, there's gonna be a lot of people too. Man.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this one I think should be cool. The only thing is unfortunate about the Utah game. This one is gonna be like. Y'all really don't have no stars leading y'all home All-Star game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like usually the star embraces that city and stuff like that, or All-Star. Yeah. So it's like y'all don't really got that this year. So it's like it's cool, but it's like other fans and other people gonna really enjoy the game, not people that's actually from that city.
If only Jordan Clarkson could turn it up a little bit. He kind of has been.
Yes, well, he's been playing well, but just not at that All-Star caliber that I think. And then it's like Donovan Mitchell gonna be an All-Star. He gonna be in your city, back in your city. That crazy. Right. Then what's the other guy named Rudy? I don't think he's gonna be an All-Star, but
no, I don't think he's not this year.
But you know what I mean? It's like those people that you just
traded, they don't even really have like rappers from there or something like that, or like singers to where we go, oh, we'll have hometown hero, blah blah blah, performing. We don't got none of that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're gonna bring out some people that we probably was like, "Oh, you from there?" I think it's gonna be that type of event. Like,
okay,
and it might not be people we recognize off rip, but as soon as they say somebody, be like, "Oh, dang, I didn't know that." So,
yeah,
it might be that type of occasion. So,
that's true. That's true. Yeah, man. But either way, definitely looking forward to it. As we get a little closer, I'm actually I might have to bring my cousin on so that he can share in on this story with me. What up, Ked? He always shares and post our stuff, and he's definitely tuning in. So yeah, he's gonna.
I'm ready for that one, bro.
He's gonna help me tell the story. Oh my jeez. But yeah,
we need all the details. I will be listening, laughing and smiling, but I don't gotta talk. I'm just gonna be there, be like, yeah.
I'm even post a picture of how small I looked. I have pictures of myself from that weekend. You're gonna be like, no way you were 12. No way you were 12. You had to be like 9, 8.
Oh, dang. He was one of those.
I was a little kid. That's what makes the story even worse.
Oh, wow.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to All-Star Game weekend. But I kind of want to shift gears just a little bit. We're gonna get right into it.
Okay.
Because I wanted to talk about it last week, but with the with talking to Kyle about everything and all that. We just kind of like missed it. Avatar.
Okay. Okay. You know, Aang and the Last Airbender, I think he
Okay, so Korra. So the thing about Korra that was different from Aang.
So they got the water bending, then they got the air bending. But yeah, man, the Avatar, man. You said you watched it. You was on the Leary side of it. Like you ain't really was like, hey, if I watch it, I watch it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really even so okay. I mean, the last time I watched the first one was what 5, 6, 7 years ago. I mean, on the rewatch,
yeah.
Just looking for something to watch, and then it's a long movie, but I forgot how good it was. So I went back and watched it after I watched the second one, and how good
6 hours.
Yeah. Ooh. Well, it was more like I did like an hour and a half, and the next day I finished up.
Okay.
But yeah, man, it really holds up. The special effects, and it's just visually just whoa, like you looking everywhere. They're really killing it. And James Cameron is like that. He really got obsessed. He said he's only making Avatar movies. Like he's not focusing on anything else. And so I think the story was pretty cool. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's like the whole like enjoying people fighting back against colonizers or something. But
yeah, that's what both movies felt like. So
yeah, it's a fight back between people that like I don't know, like calling them savages or whatever because they don't have cell phones or something, like what I'm saying, like they have a certain way of life and they're content with it and they're very in their version of spiritual and all that. So you're just coming in and just taking what you don't see as much value in their life as they do, and them fighting back from it.
Yeah, but they just really want to take the resources, though. That's the biggest thing too. It's like, hey, we don't care about your way of life. We just care about what your resources can do for our lifestyle. So
yeah, I mean, and we see that. We see it's like
it's today.
Art imitating life, But yeah, the story was decent. The story was decent. I think more so I was just really like the action. And of course, y'all, I'm gonna say it every week that we talk about something like this. There was a scene in the end. Hands, dude. I was like, because they always do this thing where like one might have to drop on him with the gun or whatever. It's like,
yeah,
come on, you want to do this? And then they're like, he could shoot him. He could just end it right here, or I got this. Hands.
Yeah, I be hating those. Because the person who has the upper hand uses the bad guy, the good, or the person that's portrayed as being good is always like, well, let's handle this man to man, no weapons, boom, 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 and then usually in other movies it'd be like somebody have a knife staffed away, stashed away, whatever. I'm like, bro, you had the gun for a reason. Why are you deciding to put it down?
Also, you've been shooting at this man for 30 minutes. You finally get close to him, and now you don't want to shoot. No, man, like you was already doing it. Just keep one more time.
His wife killed you. You wanted revenge, but you still want to give hands. Like, come on, it's not.
Yes, man. And so, but of course, the good fight choreography and all that. That's what I'll be tuned into. Yeah, I like that. And then the son and feeling like he doesn't belong and all that, and trying to blame himself. The younger one.
Okay.
The way he was just like, I just can't get right, man. I thought I did good. And he was even being honorable, even with the other tribe's son, and not trying to snitch and all that. Like,
yeah,
and just wanting to feel like that, because I know a lot of people kind of have that like feeling like they don't have their place in the world or whatever, trying to find their tribe in a sense. But yeah, man, overall, it was long, but like it didn't feel long to me.
Stop. That movie was long and it felt long. It was some scenes.
So when you was watching, you was like, dang, man, they still going?
Yeah, I looked at my phone way too many times on that movie. It was the one, I think, where they were doing like the learning the water tactics and stuff like that, like the training montage. Yeah. I was like, that portion can be shrinking. Like, we don't need to know every little activity. Like, all we need to know is like, y'all went to train. A week later, y'all good. Y'all adapted. That's all we need to see.
Montages don't got to be that long. Yes, okay. There were some parts where I'm like, you could have cut this down. Where the older daughter, they kept showing her like being able to have like some special powers somehow that they didn't explain.
Yeah, what's going on with that? Is that
so? Okay, yes, but them showing that for like way too long, her just like making the fish swim to her.
Exactly.
I'm like, okay, but for 2 minutes straight, I'm watching her with this smile on her face.
Yeah, I'm like, we know she has some type of ability that might be linked to her mom that might be brought up in a next movie, but it's like,
I think she might come back. Yeah,
it's like, because she said she feel it one with the whatever. So I'm like, give us enough to let us know, as the audience know, that she has some type of abilities that's connected. If you're not gonna go into depth, tell us what's going on. Don't keep on giving us glimpses. Like, I don't need to keep seeing like, it's like every 20 minutes, it was something going on with her. I was like, what? Are you gonna tell us, or is she just gonna keep on having seizures we just ain't gonna know about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was getting aggravated with that part of it. And then I'm like,
okay, I'll give that. Yeah.
I'm also one of those, like, I don't want to say heartless, but it's like, I knew from the beginning of the movie, this is gonna sound bad. When the beginning of the movie, when they had his whole family, off rip, I said one of them gonna die. Off rip, I was like, it's too many of them. It's too many kids. It's too many kids for them not to have, like, I'm sorry. I was like, if y'all think they're gonna have this whole thing and one of them gonna live, I was like, it ain't gonna happen. And then when the oldest son actually died, I actually thought it was gonna be the youngest daughter. I didn't think it, but I was like, in a movie like this,
there was way too many times where I thought she was gonna be out of here. Yeah. That's
what I'm saying. But a movie like this, they wouldn't kill off the youngest like that, because she made her too much of a person to the artist and stuff like that. Being the youngest, being so curious, following her brothers everywhere. It's like, if you kill her off, that would hit like some heartstrings too deep, I think. So that's why it's like they killed the older one, whatever. But I'm like, to me, the youngest one was just as clumsy, ain't be able to hang as as long. So it's like, to me, she should have.
Man,
that's why I was like,
I knew they was gonna kill him. You know what I knew they was gonna kill him? When he goes, first off, they say bro a whole lot in this movie. I don't know if you noticed that.
No, I think they did that because the dad is from America, whatever. So they trying to he tried to put that lingo into their vocabulary.
Like how they be like copy. Like how they be like using like military terms and stuff too.
Yeah. So
okay, when I knew they was gonna kill him off, he was like, "Oh, see, I'm always having to protect you, big brother or little brother, little bro." Like when he said that, I'm always gonna be here to protect you. I was like, dead. Dead.
It's a wrap for you. It's a wrap.
Because every time in movies, every time they go, man, I just can't wait to get home to my family, my beautiful family. Like anytime they have like those heartwarming moments, when are y'all gonna die?
I also thought the wife, I can't think of nobody character names, but the wife, Avatar, I thought she was gonna be the one that was after the youngest. After this is me kind of during the movie, I'm just like, I think they're gonna die. I think this person's gonna die. I thought the wife was gonna die because they kept showing her arrows, and even fight scenes like, oh, I know she's here because her arrow, her calling card is here, and I was like, see, I think he's gonna get revenge on the wife, and then the guy gonna go berserk. And that's what I thought was gonna happen if the kids were all alive. So, which I mean, I don't know which scenario I like better, but it's like because it's like they kept saying, because I thought her and him was gonna go at it because he was actually the one that did the finishing blow on him. So it's like I thought they were gonna be like, okay, we going at it because I need my revenge on her more than anything, but. The guy did train the other dude, so it's better to go one-on-one because he's like, hey, you actually betrayed your race, basically. So,
and also that, because it's like, bro, we're the ones from America or from Earth,
your species,
like, we're your species. I know you did the whole little crossover thing, but like, it's us, bro. Like,
exactly.
Okay, so that was one thing. So a lot of times when I watch these movies, when I watch any movie or documentaries, whatever, I'm always kind of conscious of. Do I feel like this because they're trying to make me feel like this, or are they real? Because when you think about like history and certain things, we get the people who were still around afterwards, their point of view on things. Like when we think of Thanksgiving, when growing up, we hear, oh, well, they came over and we gave them blankets and this and that. And then the Indians gave us food and we sat down, we had this big dinner. Now we know it was not like that. But for a long time, we had that version of the story. So we were on that side. We're pilgrims and blah, blah, blah. So sometimes in movies, you kind of like, they have this way of making the good guys seem like the bad guys. And so I was kind of thinking to myself, like, if us being from Earth, they're just caring about, in the grand scheme of things, the preservation of Earth. So I go to this planet, I find a way to save my planet at a planetary scale. And they're like, yeah, but like, this is these people's things. It's like, okay, but my planet though.
Yeah. And I think that's
American, as an Earthling or whatever is that. And so he's like, yo, man, I'm trying to save our planet. He's like, yeah, man, but this girl's blue and she kind of cool. So
yeah, that's basically, I mean, they make you want to feel some type of way, like sensitive to the fact that it's like, oh, they actually just trying to do something for the rock that we are on right now. And so it's like,
yeah,
you try to feel some type of way, but at the same time, it's like, they ain't going the right way. Because they didn't even try like negotiation or anything. It's like went straight to, hey, we found this resource, so we going crazy. I was like, they don't even like understand what's going on. They just start taking down trees, the ground and everything. I'm like, y'all make a mess of all ecosystems here, and y'all not even like pausing to say why. It's like, so that's the only reason. It's like, I mean, I'm not gonna say they're gonna give you your resources because you asked either, but it's like, come on now.
You gotta start there. Yeah. So I don't know. So either way, it's like, yes, the villain is wrong, but also not. Because I mean, it's not like a wrong, like a Killmonger type of thing, but like, it's like, bro, I'm trying to do whatever to save, because back on Earth, I got kids and grandkids and mamas and aunties and whoever else. I'm trying to keep that going. If I had a way to do it, I would do it. So you get over to this planet and you do this, and okay, I'm supposed to care about these people. I mean, do we care about ants, and the colonization of them? Like, no, we gonna pour concrete or whatever we do to mess up their homes. Like,
hey, now
spray raid.
I love my ants now. You ain't about to do my ants like this.
The ant people.
Hey, that's one of my favorite movies too, Ants.
Man, actually.
That one in Bug's Life.
Yeah. Ants was crazy because it was like.
Now Bug's Life was crazy.
Because what's the one where they were like, we found out that the world is way bigger than just this right here.
I think that's Ants.
Yeah. Like that, I like that aspect of that. Like, and like knowing like, yo, it's bigger than just us working and trying to like dig holes for the sake of digging holes and beating our queen.
Bug's Life was heavy for a kid's movie though. Bug's Life was with the grasshopper, and he was like, we can't let them understand that they are, superior if they come together as one. We gotta keep them down, keep our feet on their necks and stuff like that. I was like,
messy.
Dang. He said we can't let them think that because they would outweigh us. They said they outnumber us 100 to 1 or 10 to 1, something like that. It's something crazy. So it's like, dang.
Yeah.
So
you just got to remind them that and so hey y'all.
Yeah. The little message right there for you, the youngins right there. So no, and the grown-ups.
For the oldens, for us.
For everybody.
Dude. Yeah, no, that's it. Hey. So and then the whole like difference. So like in Avatar, like it's funny because you'll see like how they looked at each other, like the sea people.
Oh yeah,
the Samoan looking dudes, compared to the tree people, and how they like made fun of them.
Yeah,
and to me it weirded me out because I'm sitting here like, y'all look the same to me, like like maybe like a little slight differences, but y'all look like different shades of blue.
See, the only thing
it's kind of like how we in the world.
No, that's for sure. That's for sure. like a dog would look at it as like y'all are humans, basically. So
Yeah.
the thing is like I hate this stuff like that when they start doing like different regions like this. Is like when we first saw Avatar, this was the only people like this is. I thought this was it. I didn't think it was gonna be different.
Well, because remember in the first Avatar, they had like even different tribes that came and helped.
Okay.
Remember, there's like, yo, we need to call in the 12 tribes from blah 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 blah, and they came.
See, you just watched it recently, so I was like,
yeah.
So I ain't pick up on that. In my head going into it, it was just one Avatar race. So I was like, okay, what is going on now? They can branch out so many movies and be like, now we have the sand. The sand Avatar. They have this one.
Be like a fire.
Yeah, so it's like they can go through each one, like, and it's kind of going.
Avatar, Last Airbender.
I was about to say they just pretty much doing Avatar again. Then they're gonna have one that can do everything. So
yeah.
I want my credit. If they come out. But yeah, I mean the features of it, you can definitely tell, like especially the tails are strong, of course, they swimming and stuff like that. Whatever. But it's like I just thought it would be just one. But now that it's like multiple, it's like they can branch it out to so many different directions, which is good. But
because we don't see how
many
big
3-hour movies
is.
Exactly, because they did have the map. I think in the first movie they had all these different regions. Like they went to this spot because I think they had the most of the natural resource that they was trying to get extract at the time. But now they realize there's so many different regions, and it's like, dang, it's so many.
And like how they was taking that stuff out of those whale looking things.
Whales, yeah.
And so like now we can also get that. We can whatever else. Now there's gonna be, like he said, like that thing can like stop aging or whatever for humans. And then like now they'll be like, oh, this right here will cure all of our diseases we got out of the fire or out of the volcanoes or whatever. Like it'll be a whole thing.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, it depends because I think it's gonna start. Honestly, think they're gonna have to stop at 3. I don't want to unless they do like just 4.
They got it. They already done shot 3 and 4.
Oh dang!
So reason why is because of they didn't want the kids to age out.
Okay, they want to shot it while the kids was okay.
Yeah. Which in my mind, I'm like, y'all animating the whole thing anyway. So if it's animated, just animate it the same age.
I know some people like because they got contracts and stuff like that where like the actors' voices change when they get aged So it's like especially now we gotta get another actor. Yeah. So it's like now we gotta get another actor, but we want to keep the same voice. And sometimes they do that with technology. They manipulate the voice to make it sound like the same person. So
yeah.
So I don't know if they want to do all that.
Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you can definitely finesse it if you want to. So I don't know if you want to take the time to do it for every scene and everything like that. But okay, 4 movies. Okay, I thought it was just gonna be 3, but okay. Well, they better stop at 4 at least.
No, so 3 and 4 are already shot, and they're gonna be shooting 5 soon. So they're gonna have at least 5.
No.
Yeah, they're gonna Fast and Furious this thing.
No. That it's gonna be every region. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. They are the. I don't know.
Yeah, the
trees are.
They're like forest, so like they're like in the forest, so they'll be able to make the earth be like 3 different things. Oh, here goes the sand, here goes the trees, here goes the the beach, or no, they already did the beach, but like it would just be different ones. The plains, here goes the Kansas people.
Yeah, I don't because water. They can do the volcano or whatever, the fire people, but maybe something with air. I don't know, like. Yeah.
It might be ones who
super high in the clouds
or something.
But they got like a wing or whatever.
Yeah,
it's gonna be crazy, man.
The sugar gliders, like
it's gonna be all over the place. I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see on those. But overall, I mean, I did like the movie. I mean, I was kind of on the fence of like, should I even go see it or wait for it to come onto a platform and watch it at home or whatever. But I'm glad I did watch it. It was pretty good. So yeah, I'll tell people to go ahead and check it out. I know we talked about a whole bunch of different stuff with it, but to me, it's still pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Some parts can definitely be excluded out. Just like with Black Panther, I think the fight scene could have been a little bit more dramatic, but other than that, That's the only thing. It's like they build it up. I'm sorry, they build up this whole thing for like a huge battle. Like we all know how the movies go, how all these movies go. We know it's leading up to a huge battle between two sides. But
yes. Also, speaking of that battle, real quick, where did everybody go? Where did everybody go? They all pulled up. Yo, man, we need your help, man. Thank you. Yo, okay.
You talking about the Avatar people?
Yes.
Yes, bro.
He was like, hey, he said he just want me to come up there. Okay, bet. Yeah, we'll be right here. Proceeded to never see the water people for the rest of the movie until like the little montage at the end. Like,
yeah, exactly. They was like, hey, this your battle, bro. You got it.
As soon as that fire came down, as soon as the fire was on the water, they was like, man, yeah, let's go back and check on our. I think I left something on the stove, actually.
Exactly.
What in the world?
That's another part. Okay, another part I was thinking about is the whale and the younger son bonding. Like those montages of him bonding. I was like, we didn't need 3 or 4 times him going to visit. Like, we understand they had a relationship, a bond. After the first time they shared a little story, that could have been it. We don't have to keep on going back out. Oh, I gotta save him. This, I'm like, we understand. Yeah. But it's tough because that whale is also one of the pivotal creatures in the movie, in the fight scene. So it's like
that one was
they had to build up. They had to build that up. Yeah.
Because he was like the outcast of the other whales, and then like we also had to have him show us the story. So I mean that could have been that one. That one was needed to be there. That was
just a story version of it. That's why I think they just should show.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. And so also here's another thing. For them to be peacemaker people, it's like, yo, no, we don't fight for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
I know you're saying.
The king, he was like, yeah, we don't fight. So we even kicked out old buddy because he killed. But he killed because he was protecting the other whales. And they was like, yeah, no, we don't kill for no reason. And then they were like, yo, we got to go to war. Let's go to war. I'm like, y'all even already have a war.
No, they definitely training, bro. They definitely training.
But what are you training for if you don't fight or you don't kill for?
You'll get this peaceful ass whooping. That's what you about to get.
It's like the sense is not. Y'all already was doing the haka or whatever the thing they be doing. How do y'all have a haka if y'all don't ever fight?
No, they definitely about to.
Yeah.
They stay prepared, you know. You know what I mean? Like, they ain't trying to be like,
ready.
We ain't got no weapons. Open that chest. We got some weapons in there. So it's one of those. But yeah, y'all go see it. Y'all let us know y'all take on it. On Avatar. Yeah. So
definitely. Luckily, I got to go watch in the middle of the day. I went to a 2:50 p.m. showing.
Yeah, I watched it. I think at night. So, but regardless.
Yeah, man. And luckily, I didn't go to sleep.
Oh, I took a nap before. I already knew what I was getting into.
Man, because I went from work to there. Work, went home, changed. Me, Shay, Tiff, and Cam. We all went, and oh my geez. It's long, but it's really good, y'all. Definitely check it out. Let us know what you think. I would probably give it 6.5, 7. I give it a 7.
That's exactly what I'm at. I'm at 7. The first one was definitely better. First one was like at least an 8.5 for me. But but yeah, hopefully I already know. Okay, I don't want to put it out there, but I don't think the other following movies be even better. Let's just, you know.
How long till they kill off Jake Sully?
That'll be fine. You know they're gonna milk him.
You think they're gonna keep him around?
Yeah.
I feel like they might like him die, but pass it to his son, like either in the next one or the one after.
Okay, maybe. Because you know the wife, the Zoe character, you know she gonna go back to her tribe eventually. So.
Oh yeah. There might be a thing with that. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know she was definitely just going back. All right, but yeah, we off of it now. It's 3 hours now. We gotta talk about like for 3 more hours. You know what I mean? So it's just that so much going on in that movie.
But yeah, definitely check it out. But yeah, so yeah, I want to do a shout outs. You know, as y'all can see, it's something we kind of new started up just to shout out either some of our listeners that we rock with, businesses, just people to go check out. This week for me, I have maybe two. I want to shout out McKinsey and Associates, and the owner, Michael McKenzie. Good friend of mine, a client I've had for about 5 years now. Him and his tall family, they always talk about from time to time. But yeah, no, the therapy clinic, they definitely specialize with PTSD. What else? A few other things as well. But I mean, they definitely can just help with whatever at their clinic. So yeah, they work with families a lot, kids, adults. Like, they're really good. They really know their stuff. I even have a couple of other clients that are therapists there as well. Emily Osborne and Emma Cott, very good people. So I get to see them outside of that element to know, okay, you're not a crazy person outside of work. Like, you're actually a good therapist and a good person. So yeah, definitely if you're in Wichita, you're looking for a good therapist who just gets it. Anybody up there at McKinsey and Associates is definitely here to help. So yeah. And like I said, he'll be here soon. Ked Samuel, rapper, songwriter, producer, basketball enthusiast, my big brother / cousin. So just want to shout him out. Y'all look for him. He's hilarious. He also very insightful, even on social media. Sometimes you may get under your skin or it'll make you laugh. All types of things. He's just a good entertainer. So
that's what's up. For my week, I got my boy Newman, bro, high school classmate. Bro, I got to give it to you, Celtics squad. We've been talking about it because I was like, I didn't really think the Celtics going to be up there again this year. I think they'll definitely make it deep in the playoffs, but they are still number one in the East. So I got to give them his credit. We still rocking with Miami. So don't think just because y'all first right now that y'all going to be like, I mean, anything can happen in the playoffs, but I got to give them the credits. So any Celtics fans right now, I'll give y'all credit right now. Y'all still number one, even though, I thought y'all be like at least third, fourth, kind of scrapping for that home court advantage seating. But y'all rocking right now. So got to give credit there. And then my other one is, of course, Dennis, bro. I got the hoodie. Got it on.
Yeah.
So DINO Fit Dennis, y'all check him out. He got the hoodies, maroon and white. Super dope, my colors. So definitely got to shout him out for that one, man. Thanks again for the hoodie.
For sure. Yeah, man. Oh, your boy, I've seen him pop up since the beginning, messing with the show and all that. Man. So yeah, big shout outs to him. Man, and then one last one, my Uncle Bobby. I just not really gonna get into the specifics of that, but yeah, man, he's definitely one of my superheroes. Since far back as I can remember, very supportive, a lot of guidance, hilarious, all the best sayings. He always says, keep hope alive. And so he's said that his whole my whole life. I've always heard it, and every time I think of it, I think of him and how to stay positive and keep everything going. So, Uncle Bobby, I'm saying it to you: keep hope alive, and thank you for everything. And so, yeah, he actually taught me how to like save money, even when you got it, act like you don't got it.
Yeah.
Even if you got the couple cars, ride your bike to work and all. Like, he just super saving, super savvy, like so many other things. Taught you how to outsmart he need to come out with a book, man. I need to talk to him about that. But just know how to have a good mindset towards how to tackle this life thing. On top of the fact of the way he shows how to love your wife. I ain't really see too many examples of that growing up. So he's my mom's sister's husband. And so Aunt Frances, my Aunt Frances' husband. And when I've seen them, like, they look like best friends forever. And it's like the only people I've really seen like that. Yeah, like they be going on trips together, they be matching, and they just they in that old head, beautiful love stage.
They match head to toe.
Yeah, man, they be out there with the little Oh man, yeah. So he's still like he's got Parkinson's, but like a lot of times you can't really tell. He's still super fit. He does his whole bunch of pull-ups every day, push-ups, and so yeah, man. Can't think highly of him. Man, just let him know we always want you around. So
Yeah, man.
Love you, Uncle Bobby. But yeah, if y'all been rocking with us this whole time, thank you. Share, keep sharing it. Send this to a friend. Any of the episodes, find your favorite episode and send that to them and tell them to lock in with us. Thank y'all so far. I've been having fun, man. I've been having fun these past weeks.
Yep. Yeah, y'all keep like, comment, subscribe on YouTube as well. Let us know what topics y'all want to hear from us. And then also if you want to come on a guest, reach out to us as well. So we open to anything and anybody. So
oh yeah, we got some funny topics I think we want to hit, even if it ain't too much NBA or something, because I understand it. Because I have like some cousins that have been cracking me up. Like, why don't y'all talk about this? I was like, well, come on, and we can talk about it with you.
Exactly.
So, yeah. So, oh yeah. But yeah, thank y'all for rocking with us. And like always, whether we chat like bros or I debate you like an enemy, it's all fun and games. Just match my energy.
And we out.
Just match my energy. Just match my energy. Yeah.